Earlier today, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced its list of 16 nominees for induction. The complete nominees this year are Chic, Deep Purple, Peter Gabriel, Hall & Oates, Kiss, LL Cool J, The Meters, Nirvana, N.W.A, The Replacements, Linda Ronstadt, Cat Stevens, Wray, Yes, The Zombies, and the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. The list will be whittled down to about 5 inductees when all is said and done. Again, these are the nominees, not the inductees, and according to heavy rock fans, some honorees are a long time coming. This year, fans can have an impact, albeit a minuscule one. Beginning on October 16th and continuing through December 10th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the public can visit rockhall.com/vote to choose 5 artists they feel should be awarded the distinction. The top 5 as selected by the public will constitute a fans ballot that will be tallied along with the other ballots to choose the 2014 inductees. The 2014 nominees had to release their first recording no later than 1988, and bassist Chris remembered the humble beginnings of Nirvana.
I met Kurt Cobain. He was a guitar player, and he had an amp. And I had a guitar, but I didn't have an amp. But I knew somebody who had a bass guitar and a bass amp. And the bass amp was the brand PMS. And I don't know. I know what that means, but not as I don't know what that means in regards to like bass amps. But I had this PMS amp and this that I borrowed. So I was a bass player, but I really got into playing bass. Okay. Then we hooked up with this person. Eventually, we had different drummers, and we hooked up with this musician from Washington, D.C., Dave Grohl, and that's how we had that incarnation of Nirvana.
In a previous interview, John Anderson of Yes said that he doesn't worry about getting in.
They said, Yes will get in there one day, and I said, no problem. I've never really had a problem about it one way or the other. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I get all my gifts or whatever, I get them all ready. So if it happens, hey, that's cool. I said we'll all come in our wheelchairs, But I don't mind, actually. I never really thought about it or worried about it. What's the point? I'm more interested and worried about what I'm going to do next year and the music I want to create.
In a previous year, Kiss realized the forces keeping them out and the forces that want them in.
Our views haven't changed about the Hall of Fame. I think everybody knows that we've been very ambivalent and really not really interested whether we're in or out. But there's a lot of people who've been fighting to get us in. So with us being nominated for induction, we have to say, of course, we would accept, not necessarily because it means that much to us, but it means that much to the people who fought for it. But in the same way that we're proud of the people who fought to get us in, we're equally proud of the people who are still fighting to keep us out, because we are judged not only by our friends, but we're judged by who our enemies are. And you know who you are.
The 29th Annual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be held in April 2014 in New York City, and it will air on HBO. Tickets will be available to the general public, and more information will be available on that a little later.